Hi everybody, today we are making lamb shank, vermicelli and onion sauce to go with it. Let's get started. This is the ingredients we are going to need to season our lamb shank. I have 2 lamb shanks that I clean and pat dry. I have 2 teaspoons of freshly ground black pepper. I have 2 teaspoons of beef bouillon, 1 teaspoon of fresh turmeric, 1 teaspoon of Montreal steak seasoning, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1 tablespoon of garlic paste, 1 tablespoon of ginger paste. I am going to combine all my ingredients to my mortar and pestle. If you don't have one, you don't feel like using it, you can just put it in a bowl and mix it together. After I mix up all my ingredients, I am creating a packet on my lamb shanks, and then I'm gonna stuff the mixed ingredients inside and then rub it all over. And I'm gonna list all the ingredients that I used today and the measurement on the description box. I am going to wrap my lamb shanks in a heavy duty aluminum foil. If you don't have the heavy duty one, you can use the regular, just double it. We're going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil so the lamb shank won't stick on the foil, and we're going to put fresh basil, and we're going to put bay leaf. And the basil and the bay leaf are optional. If you don't have them, you don't have to put it. I am going to wrap my lamb shank in the foil very tight, and I'm going to bake it for 350 degrees for 1 hour. I'm going to come and check it. While that is baking, I'm going to prepare my green herbs. It's for the lamb shank for later, you guys going to see. I have about 1 tablespoon of fresh dill, 1 tablespoon of fresh green onions, 1 tablespoon of fresh basil, 1 tablespoon of fresh cilantro, 1 teaspoon of garlic paste, and I'm going to add black pepper 1 teaspoon. I'm going to blend it all together. I'm going to mix it and set it aside because it's for the lamb shank. I will show you guys later how I'm going to do it. Now I'm working on the onion sauce that we're going to need for our vermicelli and the lamb shank. I have purple onion, yellow and shallot, fresh cilantro, fresh parsley. Done chopping that, we're going to set that aside. Now back to our green mixture. I added 2 teaspoons of butter, 1 teaspoon of Dijon Mustard. It did took more than 1 hour. It was in the oven for about 1.5 hours until it got tender to my liking. Now I am rubbing the green seasoning we mixed earlier with the butter and the Dijon Mustard. We're gonna put it back in the oven, put it on the broil for about 5 minutes. You don't want your lamb to get burned, so make sure you don't leave it more than 5 minutes. Now I'm working on my vermicelli. I have 2 cups of vermicelli, 2 tablespoons of avocado oil. You don't have to use avocado oil, you can use any oil you like to use. Now I'm going to steam my vermicelli. This is how I make my vermicelli. The first steam, you have to use oil. And to a cup, I have a warm water and 2 teaspoons of chicken bouillon, 1 teaspoon of turmeric so it can add a color on the vermicelli. You can use other food coloring if that's what you have at home. I like to use turmeric. After the first steam, you pour it back to the bowl and you pour about 2 tablespoons of your mixture because that's the seasoning for the vermicelli, and you leave it again for about 5 minutes. You come back, do the same thing again, put it back on the steamer. You're gonna repeat that process about 3 times or you can taste your vermicelli, see if they cook to your liking. But when I do it about 3 times, not included the oil the first time. And later on I'm going to add 1 cup of mixed vegetable. They are frozen, so I'm going to put them in a microwave for about 2 minutes, and I'm going to make sure I drain all the water out. And 2 teaspoons of unsalted butter is optional for the butter. If you don't want the butter, you don't have to add it. And the vegetable also, you don't have to add them, they're optional. As you can see, the vermicelli is getting softer. I'm going to put back the lid on the vermicelli, and I'm going to work on my onion sauce. I added 1/4 cup of oil, 1 teaspoon of garlic paste, or you can use garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of rice vinegar, but you can use any other vinegar you have at home, 1 teaspoon of lemon pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of all-purpose seasoning, 1 teaspoon of beef bouillon, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. I'm gonna stir. Then when you get to this point, you can try the salt, see if you need more salt. You can add salt to your liking. I'm not adding any salt because all the seasoning that I use, they have salt in them. We don't like too much salt in my house. That's why whenever I cook, most of the time I do not add regular salt. But if you are cooking my recipes, you like salt, you can add salt, regular salt. Just be careful with the ingredients if you are using the seasonings I show you here today. The vermicelli is done. Remember earlier I said I was going to add the mixed vegetable and the butter. That's what I'm adding here. Now we're going to focus on our onion sauce, which is almost done. It's been cooking about 10 minutes. The total time it took me today to make these onions was 15 minutes. If you want them crunchy, maybe you should cook them about 10 minutes. Dinner is served. I ate this whole plate by myself. This was very delicious. Please guys, try this recipe. It's very easy to make. That green sauce you see me adding there, I got it from the bottom of the lamb shank because of the green mixture we rubbed in earlier. That's what gave me that sauce. And the one I'm adding now is the onion sauce. I think you guys remember this one. As you guys see here, I cannot wait no more. I have to try it. It was smelling so good when I was cooking. I am just enjoying it right now. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and comment. On Jarama.